Hello, everyone. My name is Lucas Avila. I was in the 2017 Almond Leadership Program. When I went through the Almond Leadership Program, I was an area manager in the central part of the state, and I had several ranches. Now, 5 years later, I am a regional manager, and I manage the entire center portion of the state from Fresno to Stanislaus. Been with Farmland Management Services. Been there almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in February. So started out as a manager, basically managing on a property level all facets of the business from irrigation design, planning, installation, um, and then all the way through budgeting, reporting, and crop plans, and then obviously getting involved with the leadership program. The people are amazing in the agriculture industry in general. Um, Everyone's dedicated to a cause to grow food and fiber and do it at quality. So we have whole teams of people that help us manage things strategically and understand new laws and the best way to go about things. And we have sustainability teams that help identify projects. We work together on the ground to um, make those things come to fruition. So the people are really important. You work with them day in and day out, and you get to spend years of your life with them. So they're probably the most important thing. My boss at the time put me into the program. He said, "I want you to go do this," and I didn't know much about it. We had talked about it a year or two before and thought we should we should find someone that could attend this program. We think it'd be good for our industry to have, eyes and ears out there and be forward facing. And then, December comes and I got a call said, "Hey, you're going to come to the meeting on Wednesday or whatever day it was." And my boss was next to me at the time. And I said, "What did you do? We don't have time for this program." And it was so I was totally behind the eight ball the entire time. Right, everyone was prepared, had a little package. They'd done their research and their homework, and I kind of just showed up with dirty pants and eating lunch because we were on the road or whatever it was. It wasn't really scheduled or planned on my end. My boss thought it was pretty funny, so it 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 was hard to get buy-in from me because it wasn't something I signed up for. But after the first couple of weeks, I got to meet the people and start to understand the program. I was pretty excited to be there. Early on in the year, when you're done with the work in January, before everything starts up again, you're done pruning, you're done shredding, you're done hedging. You take a deep breath and you get ready. It's kind of when you're forward looking. That's exciting. You've already been through your budgets. You've already taken your lumps in your stomach. Now it's just time to execute. Um, you know, I'm sure a lot of people say bloom, so beautiful, it's great. That's one of the most stressful times of the whole year, right? You're spraying, you're trying not to freeze out the crop. You're up at night. It's pretty from the outside, but it's a really stressful time. And then nut fill, and as the year goes on, and then I would say if I had a favorite time, it would be the forward looking time when you feel like you're caught up and you're ahead almost, and then you start bloom. Probably that late January season. I kind of just lived for the moment as a kid. I liked enjoying what I was doing, whether that was fishing or hunting or playing sports. Um, I didn't have we grew up in, we had a dairy and we had a little bit of almonds, and I just figured work was part of life, so the fun stuff was what I focused on. Um, I didn't have the typical I want to be a fireman or a policeman or anything like that. I knew that we worked outside, and that was where I was going to be. So play sports and be a kid while you can. I would say Wyoming was my favorite place to live. I was running beef cows. I was working for a cow outfit out there, cow and calf operation. Yeah, my wife and I went out there before we got married to settle down and just go. It was supposed to be a 6 month trip, and we ended up there 2 years. So yeah, we liked it. It gets cold. It's definitely a different pace of life. In the wintertime, things actually shut down because it's literally frozen. The the people are very friendly. Um, that small town community is basically the entire state because the towns are very, very small. Um, they they don't run the rat race like we do. I've got two boys, Luke Jr., who is 12, and I have William Robert Souza Avila. We call him Billy. He is 7, going to be 8. The oldest one is an avid bird hunter. He loves to hunt ducks. So he's always bugging me this time of year after harvest and things are slowing down. He wants to go hunting every weekend. He wants to go. Um, so he likes to work during the year just enough to pay for his shotgun shells. So he does the bare minimum, but he can afford to buy shotgun shells. So and my youngest boy, he's a little bit more rough and tumble. Likes to wrestle a lot and go hand to hand combat. But he's also likes to draw. So he likes to draw pictures, and so we'll sit down and I'll give him ideas while I'm working on my computer. He's over there drawing pictures. My favorite hobby is definitely hunting. I I enjoy hunting thoroughly. I get away from the riffraff. There's no connections. There's no cell phones. There's no emails. It's just you in the woods and walking and quiet nature. You get to decompress and enjoy it. I think I enjoy that more than the actual hunting part. But it's a double-edged sword. I get to go put some meat in the freezer and get away from everything for a while and just enjoy God's country and be at peace for a week or 10 days.